Right. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe full dual stream. Who knows? I don't really give a fuck. Today's my last day of the week, and then I get 2 days off. So, fucking, I'll roll my back out. I don't care. Can't hear the game. Just realized. There we go.
Let me check the thing and see if it's good.
That's so stupid. I could hear you. I could not hear the game. I don't know how the fuck that works.
Double audio's gone.
Good. Good. I did sit there for several minutes just beating the hell out of voice mod.
Just like throws it at the ground, just beating the shit out of it. I
Treated
don't
it
know
like
if you.
Stewie treats Brian and Family Guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like it's like this meme. I keep forgetting about it, and then it's like being reminded of it every few like months or weeks. There's like aggressive like punching sound effects. And it's like, hey man, I think you got him. And Batman voice. You want some too? No, I'm good. That's what I thought. Justice for Gotham. That's just you beating the shit out of voice mod.
There's the other one that's literally just like, it was an old one from Vine, I think, which is a guy like throws something on the ground and starts fucking going at it. And it's like me when the fly finally stops moving. Or some bullshit like that. Or like me when I catch that motherfucker.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I remember like talking to a friend about like I was when I was still working at Annie Ann's. There was this fly that kept buzzing around me, and it was pissing me off. And at one point, I just swat at it, and I felt it. I felt my hand hit it, and I look around, it's gone, and all that I see is like one of its wings falling to the floor slowly.
Like, I've unlocked fucking special instinct or whatever.
I have deleted this fly from existence. And we just made this joke of like I sent that fucker to Walmart. Like, I've just no clipped it through existence, and instead of the back rooms, it's gone to goddamn Walmart.
Well, that's not gonna work. Fuck does that look? Ridiculous. Amazing. Okay, well. No. No. Thank you. If I take this, I can put it... Okay, maybe I can't. That's not where I wanted to put it. No. No. There we go. Got it on my back. Put it right there. But yeah, I got 4 of these now.
Oh, good God.
I got 4 of them.
I just like glance out at your stream when you say that. I see 4 fucking flintlocks in a drawer.
Fuck you. Alright, I can't shut the thing.
I feel like this is just like an average thing that you do, Mara. It sounds like there's a break-in, opens up a drawer, grabs 4 flintlocks, and just pockets 2 of them. You grab all 4. 2 of them are in your hands. 2 of them are like in your pockets or something. And you're just ready to go shoot a bitch.
Alright. Good to go. The modern day samurai is ready. Cool. I'm surprised how efficient that is. Oops. I don't need that. I need you. That works. Alright. Cool. Now if we could just get the other guns. Also...
MRIs? Huh?
What?
There you go.
I found out there's a... they added a new area to 76. I went there, it's horrifying.
Like, horrifying, like, in a good way, or, like, it's shitty?
It's cool. It's very interesting of an area, but it's horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Like, prior, the maximum level area was 45. This one's 60.
Oh, Lord.
The max level in the game is 50.
Oh.
So, you know. It also adds in a new enemy type, which is, Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna fix that. Yeah. Someone's been talking this whole time. I couldn't see him. Hello, fairy. I'm sorry, my entire stuff is flabnaggered. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, that's a new one. Putting that in my vocabulary.
That's some old English for you. Flabnaggered.
Flabnaggered.
It basically means piss truck. That is old English.
I don't know if you'll know what I'm talking about.
Alright.
I've seen these videos of
There.
people talking about. Imagine like an immortal, but they don't speak in like an older dialect. They speak in like a horribly like Frankenstein in combination of all the dialects they've lived through. So they'll use like an insult from like 2010, and then in that same sentence say something like "I bite my thumb at you."
So he's a hipster. He's a hipster.
I would say so. Yeah, it was like this whole Frankenstein thing of like a dozen different insults all put together, and someone in the comments just went, "My eyes are bleeding."
Yeah. No, that bit. I've met motherfuckers that do that. I don't in real life usually. So you know, I only do it when it's like incredibly funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say you either do it when it's incredibly funny, or I can see you doing it when you're like pissed drunk.
Yeah. So it like goes from like the back of the brain when I used to like, you know, it goes all the way back to my college days. Let me tear an insult from like the deepest bowels of the dictionaries I used to read type shit.
Yeah, I gotta find the videos. I want to like read what it's saying. It was like this whole Frankenstein ass combination of dialects from like way back medieval times to fucking like insults from like within the last 10 years.
Okay. Weird. What the fuck? I keep grabbing them. Grab the bullet. Damn. Wait, which eye is it? Hold on. It's that one. The right eye. You know, this is actually historically accurate.
Really?
Yep. There were a comical number of samurai warriors who used guns.
Interesting.
That was like an actual technique made by them. is, well, you know, there's that fact that black powder was made by
Mm-hmm.
the Japanese. They were one of the first two to start using black powder rifles.
Interesting.
Forgot about this. I don't know how I keep forgetting about this. There you go. Now the view looks good. Looks all fucking ass when it's like zoomed in. Why the fuck do you keep doing that?
Yeah, I keep seeing a clip of like a bastard of a streamer, and I was thinking like I think it'd be fun to like just happen to find out where this guy lives and go happen to beat his ass. Because someone gave him like 7,000 gifted subs, and he was complaining about how it like wasn't enough or some shit.
So... Sorry, I did.
It's just kind of space out there.
Fuck. I shall kill you with the blade. Alright. Ooh, that hit my armor. Ooh. Alright, I'm good. I'm alright. He's convulsing. Sir? No. That took several punches more than it should have. Okay, something has to be wrong with these. Hmm. Oh, that... Yeah, something is wrong. Hmm. Weird. Okay. I'm not stupid. Look, my hand gets stuck. I don't know. Like, it keeps doing that. Why? Okay, now it's not anymore, so it was this bullet. This is the fucking cursed bullet. Fuck you, bullet. Fix it. Alright, we're good. We can go now. Sorry, my schizophrenia finally took over.
Oh.
Need loot. Whoop. Easy. Wasn't worth it. Ooh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Bird eggs. There's two of them. I got two. It's twins, Basil. Twins. Wait. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Got him.
My blade is ready.
Fuck.
You.
I will deflect your arrow with my sword. Haha! Try again. You know what? No, I don't have the time. Fuck. Got her. Oh, you're still alive. Don't worry, not for long.
Oh, you're still alive. Let's fix that.
Alright. Weren't you looking something up?
I was trying to find the video I was talking about with like the guy using like just reading like with, like a green text of a bunch of
Oh yeah, the
like
the
yeah,
old
I could
school
not find
insults
it
of a
though.
vampire. Yeah, no shot. I did find that one though. That one's from Reddit of the Ducks.
Oh, Red is a fucking horrifying place.
It was a Reddit question of like, what's free and totally okay to steal, or
Ducks.
what in this world is okay to steal? Ducks. They're completely free from the park. The police won't stop you. I have 28 of them in my house.
Yeah, you know, I tried the other day. I was trying to find a. The other day, like last night, I was trying to help my friend figure out like a video game that they could not remember the title of, and I found this subreddit that the whole point of it is to like help people find video games they can't remember the title of, and
That's helpful. It's good. It's good to know the internet has that.
Yeah, except I tried posting on it, and then I see like it automatically deleted my post because of a I shit you not bad title. And I tried looking around, and I don't see anything because it took me to a different page, so I couldn't find like the rules or anything for what the fuck it meant by the title being bad. And so I have to copy. I had to copy what other people were doing, which is in brackets put the console that it was on, in separate brackets put the year that it was from, and then give us a partial description of the video game. And I was just talking to my friends about it. Like, I fucking hate how Reddit is like this. It's giving Discord mods when there's memes in general chat.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need organized shit when you're dealing with stuff like that.
It would not tell me what I was doing wrong. It was just saying like nah, the title is bad, and it was not telling me what the hell was wrong. It was just saying like nah, the title's bad.
It was acting like the IRS.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like you're doing that wrong. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Go fuck yourself.
Like, you owe us money. How much? I don't know. Figure it out. How am I supposed to figure it out? You know it. Tell me how much you want. Like, I don't understand. That's why I have other people do it. God damn it, that's a cool fucking ability. Being able to dodge projectiles in slow motion is so badass. Man, what do you want? What do you want from me? Fuck off. Think it's funny to huck fireballs? Bitch.
Is that clip that I was talking about? I just found this guy that was talking about like the 7,000 subs that he got.
Yeah.
Apparently he's been doing like a subathon or something. Said he's been streaming for 6 days straight, like all this planned out stuff, and has only gotten 7,000 subs.
Oh, boo fuckity who.
Only got 7,000 subs.
I need
The most I've had at one period of time ever was like 50. And that's because it's stealth.
I need a button that just late aborts people. I swear to God.
There's like glass over. You're like, all right, that's it. Flips the glass, smacks it.
Like, I need. All right, that's not working. I need a thing like a presidential given fucking device or something that sends a message directly to somebody's phone that just says your mother should have swallowed you. And it's permanent. You can't remove it from your phone. It's permanently going to be there. And it stinks. How much do I need to like do for Trump to give me that? Because I'm sure Trump will do it if I ask nice enough.
Oh my God! I want to reach through the screen and kill this man. This man is actually like
deranged,
bewilderingly out of touch.
How the fuck is there so many people doing that?
Deranged is not good enough. Deranged is far from good enough. Like
the man,
okay, not only is he saying 7,000
subs
is enough, not only is he saying 7K subs is not enough, he is saying that if you're working like 40, 60 hours a week, making minimum wage, which is $28 an hour.
Maybe where you live.
In what dimension is minimum wage $28?
Yes.
Highest
Bagel
minimum
seal,
wage
weight
in
in
US.
murder.
The
Let's
highest minimum wage is in DC for $17.
Exactly. So this guy is either living in a universe far from ours, or he needs a direct kick up his ass. That is literally audible confirmation that this motherfucker has never worked a day in his life and probably never will. Fuck, do I have anything else on me? No. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck that guy, though. Give me this. And... no. Ooh, what do I take with me? Ooh, so many choices. I'll take this. And... God, I have too many weapons. Are you just, like, silently raging at this poor fucker, or...
Yeah, kind of.
Fuck him, alright? He's never gonna make anything in his life. Fuck him. He's gonna get all of that money, and he's gonna die at, like, 42 of a drug overdose.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm just failing to process that sentence of just... It's like, yeah, minimum wage, $28. What the fuck?
I bet that guy that gave him those subs fucking feels like an idiot now.
I don't know if it was like all one go or if it was collected, but regardless, just I feel like I don't know if you can refund subs or not, but if you can, I really hope that a lot of people do.
Or figure out a way how to, or send him some like something that fucks him over even harder.
First time chat, blade and murder.
Yep. Bagel seal.
Seal made of bagels.
God, I hope so. On a far more interesting note, I've been seeing a lot of videos recently. There's a guy on... There's like multiple people, but there's a big content creator that started recently. Or got really big recently because he does a lot of videos based on thing versus thing. And he's been doing a lot of videos on what universes could possibly take on the Doom universe. Like, not the Doom Slayer, the demons of Doom. And I had absolutely no idea how fucking dangerous the stuff of Doom actually was. Like, there's no way it's that dangerous, because one angry motherfucker has been ripping it to pieces for, like, centuries. So there's no shot it's that dangerous. No, it's pretty dangerous. So the basic idea is, like, the big three is corruption, which is anything demons exist within, near, or about slowly gets corrupted and joins their side. If it's flesh, mortal, whatever the fuck. And then there's Argent Energy, which is hotter than the sun's core.
Oh, fuck.
Which seems like hilarious, overwhelming bullshit to me, but okay, whatever. And then the other thing is, once you start getting above high-class demons, you start getting into, like, legitimate fucking gods and shit. Like, there's the Makers, which are basically, like, you know, really fucked up angels. I literally can't grab this. I can't, okay. There we go. So there's the Makers, which are decently powerful, basically angels, have a bunch of crazy whack shit, and the Doomslayer only kills one of them in the entirety of the last two games. So... being as it takes the Doomslayer that long to just kill one of them, I don't know. Above Makers are Titans, and probably some other shit that I don't feel like putting into my mind. Titans are true immortals. They are these giant, like, solar system threat type creatures that are like the size of fucking skyscrapers that are true immortals. I.e., you can't fucking kill them. There's nothing that kills them.
Oh.
No matter what you do to them, they will either come back or they just will not fucking die. Okay, I thought there was gonna be loot up here, but fuck me, I guess. The only thing that seems to keep them down in the Doom universe is a Crucible, which is that big energy sword that the Doomslayer carries around.
Like the glowing one with all the, like, runes on it?
Yeah. You need a weapon like that, and you have to plunge it into a Titan to basically put it into a coma. And if it ever is removed, it wakes up again. That is the only thing in the entire Doom universe that so far has been shown to deal with it. That said,
right.
The Doom universe is not that big, as far as I've seen. Like, it goes between a single solar system, and it's usually through the perspective of one guy, as well as it's just the human race fighting the demons. So there's really no guaranteed, like, yeah, that's totally how it works mentality. Besides just what the fucking creators said, which could mean fucking anything. Basically, I brought this idea up to Rob before he left to work, and said, could the Monarch, Zio, the most dangerous motherfucker in my little universe, fight the demons? He's like, yeah, probably. And then I explained the mortal thing, the pure immortal thing. And he was like, everything they've used in the Doom universe is guns, bullets, and lasers. So, of course, in their eyes, a Titan is completely immortal. Because nothing they've tried has killed it. That mentality doesn't work for the Monarch because he's universal. He can just delete solar systems by waving his hand at a star. So there's a question of, and it's never happened in the Doom universe as far as we know, it's never happened in any of the books, any bullshit, any lore stuff, saying that a Titan was hit with the collective fucking death force of a black star. There has never been a moment where a Titan was thrown into the middle of a black hole. It's always been people shooting them with guns. Or fighting them with giant robots or some shit. The biggest thing is like the BFG 9000 or whatever the fuck it was. But, okay, have you seen Destiny 2? Have you seen anything about Destiny 2?
It's been a while, but I have played it.
Do you know anything about the Witness?
Sounds familiar?
He's like the big bad evil guy of the end of the game.
Right.
He was added like a bit recently. Creepy motherfucker, giant plume of smoke coming out of his top of his head.
Right.
If you haven't seen it, there's a scene where they're going to fight him or deal with him, like several Guardians are going to go deal with him. And he literally does nothing but turn around, look at them, and they fucking disintegrate.
Oh, fuck.
3 ships, 3 Guardians, dead in an instant, he didn't even move. Look up the scene. They don't just, like, disintegrate. It's much more horrific than that. It's really cool, like, visual effects of what he does. The Monarch can do that. In general,
Lord.
to anything except shit on his level.
Good fucking God, man.
Blame Rob. He did that. Okay, Zio can't do that across the entire story. He can do that at the end of the story, when he's at his maximum level. He gets to a point after he gets his own personal galaxy, and at that point, he's able to basically just look at you and you explode. If he just felt like it. He has that amount of, like, psionic energy to where he can just look at you and turn all your organs to, like, liquid. I do still suggest looking up that scene, because it's really fucking cool of a scene. Showing just how fucking dangerous the Witness is. Like, it's horrifying. It's genuinely horrifying of a scene. I didn't even see where the fuck the crystals were. Nah. That worked. Ooh, that just about missed. Okay. There's also a bunch of other crap which I could probably throw up in fact of just like... Yeah, no, the demons really probably wouldn't stand much of a chance. But the big thing that is written in canon is that at his maximum power, when he fully unlocks the relic that he has, the thing that gives him all of his powers, when he fully unlocks it, he gains an ability which is null and void. That's the best word I have to call it. I.e., if he doesn't want you to have something, you don't have it. If you're near him and he locks eyes with you and opens his third eye, if he says you don't have something, you don't have it anymore.
Oh, that's horrifying.
He can straight up rewrite your existence if he fucking felt like it and you're close enough to him. The only people that does not affect is anyone else that also has a shard of reality. He's basically bending reality to fuck you over, and it happens more than once. Ow, fire! Ow. Sorry, Hector. You'll get me one of these days, bud.
But not today.
Nope. Today I steal your heart. Thanks. So, you know, I've never really had a reason to use that power, though, on anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a fact that both Henry and Zio have the ability to manipulate reality around them somehow, in one way or another. And it gets played into the funniest fucking things sometimes. Like, more than a couple of times now, almost entirely always, I gotta wait for this to end, it's really loud. I can hear the bass inside of my fucking head. My teeth shake a little bit. Alright. So, multiple times, because Henry plays the status effect of God, basically. So, anyone who comes into heaven, pseudo-heaven, will have to meet him eventually. Or at least, those that are of substantial value. Damn near, if you become a guardian, you have a decent chance at some point in your career of meeting him.
Oh,
unless you
Lord.
are comically fucking boring, you will probably end up meeting him at some point. Because he's the boss. He's the top guy out of everyone. You're in his home, so you're gonna meet the CEO eventually. Alright, let's put these together. But I love to always do this fact of anyone who makes a character who is a guardian, the moment they finally do something that is impressive or annoying or whatever, they get dragged to Henry's office. Not really dragged, but, you know, asked to go to his office.
Right.
To have a chat with him. What is this? Attacks with a lightning imbued weapon causes them to electrocute. Okay, that's funny. Lightning spray chain, lightning between hit. Well, yeah, give me that. Lightning spray gains a burst of power and damage just before you run out of charge. Okay, cool. You know what? Fine, sure. I'm not usually covering my weapons in fucking that crap anyway. I don't actually think. Yep. Okay, that is useful. So let me think of some of the good ones. I don't have any of the commanders. Surprisingly, none of the commanders really have any funny haha moments when it comes to meeting Henry. Oh, a few, but nothing like really substantial. It's always the Guardians, the minor guys, the smaller dudes.
Right.
And three that come to mind that were some of my favorites were... Sure. Okay, cool. There's no combination between the Mind Stone and the Electricity Stone. That's fun. There's a lady who had... Ow, fuck. Thought I was facing my bed. I was not. Just bashed my hip on my fucking side table. Eh. Alright. There's a lady who has the ability of a sixth sense. She survived an apocalypse, and said apocalypse was kind of stalker-like. So there was anomalies and radiation and sort of zombie-like creatures and shit. She gets hit with an anomaly which causes her eyes to malfunction, which allows her to see things that most people don't. This gives her a damn near universal sixth sense in every capacity you could possibly think of. She can see stuff before it happens to her, like moments before. Not really that far, but a couple seconds before it happens. She can basically like track people to an almost animalistic degree. She can literally see your organs, kind of bullshit, not X-ray style, but like knows where they are. And whatever little other extra playful things you want to add to that. On top of the fact that she was a U.S. Marine... What the fuck is that? A Navy SEAL. She's a sniper. Joint Task Force. And she had been in that apocalypse. She got there when she was 20. She left when she was 33. And by left, I mean died. So,
Right.
something she did, I forgot what it was. I need to talk to the person that made the character, try and remember that or look back through logs. But whatever happened, she ended up in Henry's office to have a chat with him. Because she had recently become a Guardian, probably like weeks before. When she walks in and sits down at the seat across from his desk, when he turns around to look at her, she can't read this motherfucker at all. No heartbeat. No sense of what he's thinking. No understanding of his facial movements. She can usually read people like a book. Can't read him. Not only that, at some point in the midst of them talking with each other, he takes a swing at her with his cane. And she doesn't move. She has the reflexes to move her head out of the way of bullets. She can shoot bullets out of the air. Hit moving targets, that type of crap. He takes a random swing at her with his cane, and it reaches her ear, and she didn't move. She flinches afterwards. Because she couldn't predict it. This whole time, before she leaves, he tells her, you don't trade up the hand with the guy who dealt the deck. If I don't want you to have that power in front of me, you don't have it. And then she finally realizes why the room has been looking really muted for the last couple minutes. Because he took her anomaly away when she walked in the room. Just so that it was an even playing field. But that's a minor thing. That's something tiny. That's just like, it's a weird, mutation with a person, a regular person. Someone else who is in this category, though the character is now retconned and removed, it was still an interesting concept, and I think I can play off it with another character because it's not a trait only that character had. And it's any character that has soul sight. Someone who can visibly see the aura of someone else.
Right.
Most magic users probably have something like that. When this character showed up and met Henry, this is the first time in her life she couldn't see someone's.
Oh.
Normally, when you can't see somebody's aura, that means they're either dead or comically weak. But this wasn't either of those things. It wasn't a weak one. It wasn't something frail. It wasn't just like the sort of energy of a corpse. There was literally nothing. And to make sure of that, she looked at her own hands and couldn't see her own aura either. And that totally tripped the hell out of her. Stuff like that is how I love explaining Henry to people. Casually talking about him is one thing, but physically having a character you care about and know well meet someone that rewrites the rules of that character shows you the problem you're currently standing in front of.
Good God.
This is my little universe I watch over. Okay. This is one of many, many stories within it. This is a man named Henry N. Jackal. The man who replaced God. Hell of a title. In that same vein, there is a character I wanted to talk to you about because you told me that you like hearing about my more psychotic characters. So you have something to base your stuff off of.
Yeah.
This guy would have a lot in common with lore-accurate Resurgence.
Oh.
Whatever his name was, I didn't put it directly to memory.
So you mean like my VTuber or
The Moth?
Like,
the Immortal Moth?
yeah, Resurgence.
Yeah, his actual name, I didn't put it to memory.
Right now, it's Adam Felina. I'm considering changing his first name.
Fair. Well, whenever you think of a good, solid name, let me know.
Will do.
I like to keep names in check just in case I ever need the lore context or whatever. I'll probably put it to memory eventually since, you know, the D&D stuff. But, anyhow. This is another regular-ass person. Or at least he was. He's from the same universe, or same planet. It's all one universe. He's from the same planet as that sniper lady. And they were rivals, in a sense. So, a lot of people got anomalies when shit started going haywire in the Czechoslovakian wasteland that all this takes place in, of what they dealt with.
Uh-huh.
This girl, this lady, she was known as Emily the Saint Sherwood. Her counterpart, which is a man she meets rather quickly into her journey in this wasteland after she shows up, is a man by the name of Coleman Jester Wilshire. He's a native who had a Slavish mother and a British father. That's where the last name comes from. He was, before the apocalypse, a world champion MMA fighter. A medium weight, Slavic heritage, and he got his nickname prior to the apocalypse and kept it. Emily earned hers in the apocalypse. She never had a call sign in the military until after all this shit. Though there is a parallel universe that happened where Coleman earned the nickname the Jester in the military. And if you know anything about the military, which Brimstone can agree with, can understand this because they used to call him, what the fuck was it? He's told me multiple times. It was not Bubba. It was Bang Bang, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, based on the Flintstones kid that would hit shit with a mallet.
Right.
He was really good with a sledgehammer. That's how he earned his call sign. Is he was comically good at swinging a sledgehammer. You can ask him too if you ever get a chance. You can ask him about his call sign, or what his nickname. I don't think it was a call sign, but you know. Anyhow, Coleman earned his nickname in MMA because he played it. He would fight like an idiot. He played like a fool in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He treated other opponents like the entire thing was a fucking, like, dance, like a game. Like it didn't fucking matter to him. We're talking drop kicks, suplexes, kicks directly to the groin type shit. He didn't give a fuck about the rules, he purely fought out of comedy. On top of the fact that he almost seemed sadistic in the way he fought people in the octagon.
Mm-hmm.
Where 9 times out of 10, any person that walked into that ring with him walked out bloodier than him. Damn near every time. He is also one of the few MMA champions in his world who took on someone a class higher than him. He was a medium, he took on a heavyweight and won.
Christ.
Mainly because this motherfucker fights like Deadpool.
Oh.
He doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. But he just knows he's doing it with a lot of technique. Like, it's a thing I've said for years based on games and mentality. You do not fuck with a man whose signature move is a drop kick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dying Light 1 and 2 show that off perfectly. You do not fuck with a man who will happily do a drop kick at a moment's notice. Because he cares less about your life than his own.
Oh.
Anyway, he goes back to his home country of Czechoslovakia, and then the apocalypse starts. And he fucking thrives in this situation. Because he was sadistic. He's a total fucking sadist. He has no fucking cares for human life except for his own survival and his brother's. Which go out the window because one brother gets bitten, which he then kills him out of mercy. Then the second brother breaks off from Jester, goes to join the UN, gets bitten as well, and also dies.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time he meets Emily, a little bit afterwards he meets Emily, he has nothing left. This is a psychopath with MMA training in the apocalypse with no law. And he has nothing holding him to anything. Besides his own conscience.
Right.
Literally the only thing holding him back from doing horrid shit to people is the people that keep him alive. I.e., he's a personal lapdog and mercenary of a pair of doctors. So, that's just regular. That's just him before any crazy shit happens. He's just an angry dude with a mohawk walking around with a bat covered in screws.
Jesus Christ.
That was his personal weapon all the time. He had a metal bat with screws through it. And a machete, but he didn't really use the machete that much. Then, at a bad point, he gets killed. Somebody finally fucking drops him. And a month later, after something sweeps over the fucking area, causing anomalies and a bunch of other horrid shit to happen, like radiation storms, he shows up again. He walks back into the camp that employed him. And I don't remember every single thing that happened to him. And I don't remember which one this was, because it happened twice. Where they believed he was done and he came back like a couple days later. One of them is he shows up wearing a mask. They take the mask off and he's got a fucking wound in the center side of his head. That hasn't healed, refuses to heal, and does not bleed. It looks like a stab wound. And he's fine, for the most part, besides like some minor, like, language problems. It wasn't till much later, and I might have these flipped around because it's been a long fucking time since I played this character. I played him for 3 years in a roleplay in a zombie apocalypse game. So I don't remember which happened first, if it was the head wound or this thing, which is he walked into camp, yelled out for a little bit of help, and then fucking collapsed. They drag him off into the hospice to check him. They take his shirt off, and there's a big fuck-off wound down the middle of his chest, like between the ribs. Completely healed. But it's a gnarly fucking wound. Like, it's a wound that should not have healed on its own. And when the doctor...
Fucking damn.
When the doctor takes their stethoscope stuff to, like, listen to his chest, there's no heartbeat. There's barely breathing. Then they do a full check of the area. He doesn't have a heart anymore. There's damaged tissue in there, but he doesn't have a heart. After he like gets up, conscious, takes some morphine, wipes his fucking face off, he explains his details of what the fuck he saw. And basically what happened, as he remembers, is 2 guys were going to lead him somewhere to grab some shit. They brought him to a mass grave, stabbed him through the fucking back with a sickle, and then threw him into the mass grave after taking his shit. 36 hours later, he woke up and walked his ass back to the camp.
What the shit?
The anomaly, the anomalous cloud that affected the entire Czechoslovakian area, the shit that gave Emily her sight and several other people other things, it gave him immortality. It revived him from the dead and basically made it to where he can't fucking die. But not in a fun way. Not in a Wolverine way. He's playing on cycles. I.e., whatever kills him is now permanently there until something kills him again. In that sense, if he was shot in the head, he now has a hole in his head. Some kind of wound there. And he's suffering mild brain damage. Until he's killed again, which then that disappears, and it's whatever that wound is now permanent. No matter how severe, no matter how damning, it's whatever killed him.
God damn.
And at some point during the story, this motherfucker full-on goes Dark Souls with it and uses that power to try and kill someone and fails every time. I used it a lot, and it was horrifying every time to play off of that. Like, if somebody threw me off of a building, I had to walk around with broken legs. Until somebody else killed me. At one point, somebody drowned him. Like, they were fighting, they grabbed him, put his head underwater, and kept him there till he stopped moving. So when he revived, in 36 hours later, he had a constant stream of water, like, coming out of his mouth every time he opened his mouth. And he was just constantly choking. Like, that was so fucking weird to play, but it was glorious. So that's the feature I'm talking about of him playing off Resurgence. He knows the pain of immortality. Probably a worse immortality than his.
Yeah, probably, going off of that.
But it gets better. He learns this shit. At some point in the story, a bunch of shit finally gets concluded, and he's given a serum which takes away his anomaly from him so he can finally fucking die. At least that's what he was told. What it did is the doctor that caused the anomalous effects to happen gave him a poison, like a cyanide dose, so fucking strong that it killed every nerve in his fucking body at once, leading to imminent and immediate full-body brain death, which was so fucking severe, the anomaly couldn't revive him, leading to him finally fucking passing on.
Good God.
That's what it did. The problem is, the Central Realm plays on a fact of if you die in combat or with a clean spirit, you wake up in heaven. He woke up in heaven. And he still had the anomaly.
Jesus Christ.
It still didn't fucking leave him. This curse followed him into the afterlife. He didn't know that right away. He just woke up in the afterlife and was pissed off. Because he wanted death. He wanted the Rick and Morty style of death, where it's nothing but fucking darkness. He wanted to just be fucking done. So waking up in heaven, in the Central Realm, stepping out of the respawn chambers, and seeing a bunch of scientists pull him out of this fucking machine, he went batshit on all of them.
Jesus.
He legitimately asked them, it's like, either kill me or get rid of the fucking anomaly. I'm done with it. Do something. And they did. They tried. But they can't remove it. So, the respawn ability, the thing that revives you in the afterlife, removes all negative traits from your existence.
Right.
So, like, I don't know, if you had cancer or a mental disability or I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but, you know, anything that was disabling to you is gone in the afterlife. It's removed. This anomaly wasn't seen as a negative. It wasn't even seen as a curse. It was just seen as a biological power.
Right.
But it fixed it. So he doesn't revive with the wounds anymore. He just revives. Completely. Like new. Every single time. No matter what killed him. It just took that weird curse of anomaly and turned it into the anomaly will keep him alive no matter what happens to him.
Right.
That could be anything. That includes getting thrown into a star. The anomaly will keep him alive either in that star or keep him alive while passing him through that star. Or push him out of it. Basically, it's a really fucking weird parasite that wants to keep the host alive by all measures possible. And he learns to fucking abuse it. Like, crazily well. I do not remember every single fucking thing he learns to do with it. But he learns the fact that after messing with it for a bit, when he dies, he has a small window of time where he is basically, what's the word? Non-corporeal. He can phase through any matter. So while the anomaly is reviving him, it will remove him from anything that is in the way. So, like, if someone takes his head and slams it into a fucking wall, like through the wall, the anomaly will revive him and then push him out of the wall.
Right.
So he uses this in such a way to where he can walk up to a wall, no matter how fucking thick it is, put his hand on it, take his handgun out, and shoot himself in the face. And then push forward the moment he does it. And walk through the wall. More like throw himself through it, but, you know. This basically means you can't put him in any goddamn cell anywhere, because he will find a way to get out. Probably. You'd have to do, like, some horror fuck shit to him. Like, completely chain him up, hold him down, put a bunch of crap in him so he stays alive via, like, tubes and machinery, and then just leave him there. But even then you have problems, because he's the High Admiral of the Space Pirates. Somehow, through sheer determination and pissed off reasoning, he became the leader of every space pirate and every space gang in the fucking galaxy. They all answer to him, one way or another. The few that don't are basically rogue. So if you take him and put him in a cell somewhere, eventually his men will come get him. Even if they have to literally throw themselves into a meat grinder to get him. So he's literally inevitable. So that's fun. That makes him a real problem until he becomes a good guy later on. The pseudo good guy.
Right.
He's forced into helping the Guardians. But this has a couple of factors. A couple extra little things to him. What was the situation? The first time Emily finally came back and joined the Guardians, she was put on a mission to go find the Space Pirates High Admiral and kill him. By this point, nobody really knew who the hell he was because he always stayed in, like, shadows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they finally figured out where he was going to be and all that shit. So, he's in this giant fuck-off battle cruiser, like a Star Destroyer. They shoot it down, it hits the planet that it's near. They go in and they try and find him. Or at least recover his body, believing that he may have died in that. Because it's a whole fucking Star Destroyer hitting a planet. At least that was believed until the Guardians got there and they checked his, like, DNA file, basically, and saw that he was still in there somewhere. So when Emily sees him, which they're all, like, up somewhere on a fucking hill, like, looking down at this fucking, the ship embedded in the ground, she sees him through the scope of her sniper and freaks out because she knows who that is. There's fucking, okay. Emily was alive for 13 years in the apocalypse. She knew Jester for about 10 of those years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were always rivals the whole fucking time. He was one of the very few people that could put up hands and stick to her and fight for several minutes. This is a master-trained Navy SEAL. She was good at two things: shooting long range and CQC. And at any time, Jester got in fighting stance with her, and she decided to say, fuck it, fine, let's go. They fought for several minutes at a time. To help sort that, a normal MMA match is 2 minutes. On average.
Yeah.
Putting two angry motherfuckers in a caged cell and tell them to beat each other unconscious. 2 minutes. Is the average. Him and Emily would fight for upwards of 5 to 10 minutes. They were that good with each other in knowing how each other fought. That and MMA is just a scary fighting style. So, if I remember this fight fully and properly, I'm not going to explain the whole thing because it's like a fucking 45-minute choreographed scene. But she goes down there to fucking fight him, to kill him, or try to, and they fight for 45 goddamn minutes from outside the ship. They then go inside the ship, they fight through 3 compartments, and then end up in the storage bay. And it said, we agreed on this, she killed him 7 times while fighting. She got 7 fatal blows on him in this time. Between the start, when they locked eyes, to the end of the fight.
Right.
And some of the best parts about that is he pulled out all the tricks. He threw grenades at her, smoke grenades. He broke her rifle with the base of his fucking foot. Like bent the fucking barrel with the heel of his leg, of his boot, because she tried to CQC him with a fucking 308 rifle. And when they get into the ship, this motherfucker pulls a Jason Voorhees type shit of following after her, because somehow, if I remember, they clutched each other, and in the clutch of them fighting, he grabbed a fucking plasma grenade and lifts it up and puts it between the two of them. It's like, you should have fucking checked me before getting into this shit, lady. Sorry. And boom, and she goes through a fucking wall into the ship. Luckily, she had an energy shield. She had an energy shield on her, so the blast didn't kill her. It just took her through a wall and turned the shield off. While Jester died, revived, got back up, and then followed her in. Which, climbing in through the crack in the wall that just, she was thrown through, she grabs a piece of sharp metal from the wall and just fucking snaps it off. And then goes to fight her with it like it's a machete. You know how sharp scrap metal is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this motherfucker just come on, bitch. Wow, what the fuck? Okay. I can't do the joke if you don't go into the goddamn door. Thank you. So he walks up, grabs it by the metal. It's all metal. It's all sharp metal in the fucking wall. And then walks at her with it. Like, you and me, bitch. Round 3. Come on. So she fucking pulls out her fucking K-bar and they go at it again. Fuck. Which is so fucking cool. She's fighting him with a K-bar and this motherfucker is wielding a machete. Like, I have both of those. Okay, whatever. But like, pulls out the fucking. Really? Like, pulls out the K-bar, flips it around, and then, like, gets ready to fight him. When this motherfucker is wielding a piece of scrap metal that is, like, this big out of the wall to fight her with. The size of that, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And she does fairly well. You know, gets him, fucking deflects him, gets the blade out of his hand, fucking punches him in the face, and then they move on to the next room to fight. I want to use that. Yeah. So they keep fighting, and at one point, when they finally get into that last room, and they're standing there, squaring up with each other one more time. Fucking...
Right.
type shit. I don't know proper, like, CQC fighting style, but I know it's, like, pretty good. While they're fighting, which, again, Jester fights like a fucking moron, with, like, no gives a shit for his own body. Where, like, drop kicks, uppercuts, low punches, fucking suplexes and shit. Stuff that, like, CQC just does not tell you how to fuck to deal with. As they're fighting, Emily slowly switches from conventional CQC to a weird amalgamation of CQC, MMA, and his fighting style.
Right.
Where she literally drop kicks him. Like, he tries to drop kick her. She grabs his feet, slams him into the ground, punches him in the dick, like, grabs him by the shoulder, lifts him up, steps back, and then drop kicks him in the face.
What the shit?
Which, you know, he falls back, falls on his face, coughs, looks at her and goes, "How the fuck did you just do my technique?" "All right, bitch." That literally used one of his signature moves against him. From there, they fight a bit more, and then since she's realizing by this point you can't fucking kill him, because she's, like, stabbed him, blown him, shot him once. He put his own fucking hand through a wall and didn't give a shit. So she realizes, I can't kill him, I have to disable him. So knocks him back towards a bunch of burning rubble of the ship, grabs him by his belt, picks him up, and shoves him like through the back onto a fucking burning spike of, like, metal.
Rice.
Damn, can't do that. And he's just hanging there now, a couple feet off the ground. And looks at it. Fuck. All right, GG. Which, add this to the fact, as they're fighting, Jester is switching in between psychotic murderer, you know, threats of violence for her life, You know, come here, bitch! Where are you going? Don't run from me! Type shit. To comical laughing and telling jokes. Like fucking at one point she stabs him directly in the fucking forehead. Hold on, this will be funny. Where is it? No. She literally... Okay, how the hell did he do it? Yeah, there you go. Literally stabs him in the fucking head. And he steps back. Ah! That's fucking sharp. Try me again. No cares. Literally none. Just fucking... Just blocks the shit, takes it, and just pushes her back, and then tosses her knife back. Keep that. And then she finally puts him on this goddamn spike. And he's up there on this fucking thing, just sitting there. With it just like sitting there at his body, like holding it. And looks down and like, huh. You know, I missed you. It got really fucking boring without you. It got really dull around here. It's good to finally have someone who can actually test my, like, strength and shit. And... what is word for word what he said to her? Let me try to remember. Because it was... ooh, it was glorious. Oh, how the hell did it? Hold on. I know I had it put down somewhere. Damn, I might not be able to find it. Because I've sent a lot of goddamn text files and images and shit over the years. Cheers. Good to have another one. Glad to have you. I'll continue this little story as soon as I find it. It can't be that far. There's no way I've sent this much shit. Where is it? Where are you? No. Getting closer. I have a feeling. I have a feeling I'm getting closer. This is what happens when you have 13 years worth of bullshit laying around. Gotta scroll through like several terabytes worth of information. Where the fuck are you? Okay. Alright. This all looks familiar. No, no. Oh, man, no. What the fuck? God damn, I knew I did it at one point, like, way back. I didn't think it was this far back. What? Fuck. It was one text document. Where the hell is it? Trying to remember it word for word is not going to happen. Because it was a legitimate, like, monologue. There it is. Okay, so after she puts him on the thing, plunges his happy ass through the spike and leaves him up there. She basically has a small conniption, trying to figure out, like, how the fuck did you survive? How did you come back to bug me again? How are we here again doing this shit? Not only that, how the fuck are you running a whole military like this? How are you running the pirates like they're a military? And he laughs to himself a little bit, little chuckle. And answers the first question of, you think I didn't want to give up too? You didn't think I wanted death? Not to be here? Believe me, it would have been nice if we both walked into the darkness together. And he whacks on poetically saying, it's like, it just seems like the universe is destined to put us together. To constantly screw with each other to the end of time. It's all one cruel joke. That's not it. There's a second half of this. Alright. Got the general idea of what he said. So she's just flabbergasted at this fact that because he's right, she knows he's right. It's like, yeah, the universe is compiled to make us fucking fight each other. Forever. Our souls are linked. You're fucked. You're never getting rid of me. And then is the military argument of logic of like, how the hell are you doing this? You're not a militant mind. You're a mercenary. You were a psychopath. How the hell did you do this? I'm like, you're right. I'm not a militant mind. But you were. You were a militant mind. You were the best soldier I ever met. And I learned a lot from you. I learned everything I ever did from you, Emmy. And out of all of that,
Shit.
out of all of that, I had great respect for you. I would have made you a high guard. I would have given you responsibility and reason. But look what they did to you. They turned you into a fucking mercenary. That's more disrespectful than anything I could have ever done to you. They turned you into a fucking penny hire.
Good fucking god.
And they kind of just look at each other for a second after that. And she just, like, upsettingly turns around away from him to, like, think. And then he starts laughing to himself, which I don't even fucking think I can do his laugh anymore. It was maniacal. I had people running away from me back in the roleplay when I was playing the character when they heard me fucking laughing from a block over.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it was audible. I did it well. Because it had 2 vocal ranges. Which is, if I was over the radio and they heard it, I actively heard people go like, don't you fucking come near this base. Don't do it. Shut the fuck up. Turn off their microphone. Or like their radio. Which over that, you would always hear, like, he'd say a joke. Or some, like, cruel, vile shit. And then he'd, like, giggle to himself. Like, if I could try to remember it. Like, type shit.
What the fuck?
And then his full-blown maniacal laughs. Which people would hear, which, okay. The game in question that I did this in, the roleplay, was DayZ. I based the laugh off of the Kuro disease, which is what happens when you eat human flesh.
Oh, good God.
Which is vile shit. So you'd be walking around, and the normal, like, laughing volume was kind of like here to that tree. You would hear it. And then past that, you kind of wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
My audible range with the microphone and shit, you would hear him from, like, here to that tree. Like, literally a block over, you would hear this motherfucker cackling to himself. While I was walking around killing zombies. Like, you'd be walking around doing shit, and then suddenly you would hear, and someone told me about this because Brimstone was in this shit as well. He heard me do it a couple times. He explained it like, it sounded like somebody was high on PCP off their ass. Like, just having a good old fucking time somewhere. So you'd just be walking, and then you would hear somebody going like, oh, my fucking sides hurt trying to recreate that shit. Jesus.
God damn.
But it's that vile. Like, full-on frat bro scream laughing. Ooh, that did hurt. Holy fuck, I am not as young as I used to be. And I don't know how the fuck I was able to do it before. When I was like 19, I used to be able to like do that laugh for a solid half a minute. With just absolute
Christ.
maniacal cackling. But, yeah. She's... Fuck. Yeah, there we go. So she turns around away from him. And he's like sitting there just like leaning on this thing, on the spike in his chest. And then he just starts giggling to himself, like... And she looked over her shoulder at him, still holding her knife. Because she turned around to like pick it back up. And he had, was like, we're both become big-ass jokes in the universe, haven't we? We're both fucking useless! Holy shit! And then she turns around and throws her knife into his forehead. To shut him the fuck up.
God fucking damn.
It's like, just shut the fuck up. I missed. Gets it right into the center of his goddamn forehead. Yeah. And shuts him up good. And she just leaves him there, too. Because, At that point, he had not unlocked the ability to, in death, phase through shit yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just stuck up there, just fucked. Oh, I can't like embed myself on. All right. So he's just stuck there until his people come get him, and she just leaves him there burning, and just fucks off. They like re-go think all this shit because now she's got to deal with this as a thought. And he's just absolutely fucking maniacal. It's wild. There's another point because he starts pissing off someone else who used to be on that planet.
Mm-hmm.
A fella named Jack, who's on his planet, he was a big, angry Wendigo-like guy. He was poisoned by a Wendigo and was slowly becoming one. So he was like a big, angry 7-foot motherfucker. But that's a disease. So when Jack respawned in the Central Realm, he wasn't a Wendigo anymore, just a basic dude. And he had no training at all in anything. He was a railroad worker before the apocalypse. He was just a big, angry dude. That was his job. So when him and Jester meet again, to add this fact, in his Wendigo state, back in the apocalypse, he killed Jester probably dozens of times. Jester always showed up, tried to kill the guy that Jack was protecting, and Jack would just floor him every single fucking time.
Holy shit.
So now, with that in mind, they see each other again. They meet each other. I think they're like half-assively on good terms, or kind of on like a mutual standing sort of idea after something happened. And Jack, thinking he's still stronger than Jester, gives him like a little punch to the gut. Nothing too hard, just like a little tap. Or like the stomach. Like one of those things where like if you slap somebody in the gut, they'll like flinch a little bit. And he was probably saying some like snarky shit of like, hey, good to see you, bud, how's it been? Type shit. The moment Jack's hand made contact and then moved away, Jester grabbed his wrist and then broke his fucking teeth.
Holy shit.
Full-on haymaker. While still holding his wrist. So he's just limp while being held up by like his wrist. Jester pulls him back up to his feet. Backhands him to break his nose. Lets go to let him hit the ground. Walks over, leans down, and just starts fucking beating on him for about a minute. Full minute. He just beats the living fuck out of him for all the times he killed him. Like, you know that scene from JoJo where, like, the two guys are kicking the shit out of the one guy, and then the third guy finishes his cup of tea and then joins in?
Yeah.
Jack, Jester did that to him, but by himself.
It was like beating the shit out of him and then just...
He stops,
Oh my god.
gets up, tracks his back, takes out a thing of, like, drugs, hits himself with it, drops the needle, and then continues kicking the shit out of him. And then finally, when he's done, after a minute of beating the piss out of him, his face is like damn near unrecognizable. Like black eye, both eyes are like pussed up, teeth missing, shit sitting there on the ground. Fucking like, just... Okay. Fuck. Jester leaves, goes to get something, comes back with a 6-pack of beer, sits down beside him, tracks one, and hands it to him. And he takes it, and like, So we're good now. Like, yeah. Yeah, we're good now.
Just beat the ever-living shit out of this man, and like to a point that would probably kill most people, and then just goes and like gets a 6-pack and gives him one.
Yeah. Like, goes to go, like, buy a thing of whiskey. And comes back and sits next to him. And they just heal from that. That's their healing moment. That happens more than once. Not between those two characters, but several characters have moments like that. In the universe. I don't know why. That's just what me and Brimstone do. That most of our characters that have just gone through horrid, traumatic shit decide to beat the living fuck out of each other to get better. Just bonding through traumatic damage by beating the living hell out of each other. Where's my knife go?
He needs the knife to start stabbing.
Ow, my spine. No. Alright, turn away from the wall so I don't punch it again. There we go. Pick off my sword. Where are you? Back up. That's cute. Oh, you're still alive. That's nice. Listen. Unnecessary. But it feels good. Whoa! Over the fireball! Go ahead, fire. Yeah. Fuck off. Okay, traded blows. Hold that. Oh! Oh, damn it.
You.
Why did he have to be the last guy? That was a cool fucking throw. Got it right in the center of his chest.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn.
I don't know if you ever can actually hear it, but one of the female character, female NPC, every now and then can say in like a low voice, "I'll kill you," and it instantly makes me remind me of that the shit you said of like, "I'll kill you, driving Fruber." Every time I hear it now.
Yeah, I still think that video is a fucking fever dream. Fever dream.
One of you come here. You, come here.
It's literally, yeah, for anyone watching Martyr's stream that doesn't know what they're talking about, there's this video that my friend Alex showed me. I don't even remember what the fucking plot of the video is, just that what I remember is it's this guy driving a car.
That's
and
fucked.
so
Hold on,
drive
look at this.
farther ahead of him. And it's like, no, he's ruining it. It's like, what are you talking about? You gotta be right next to me for it to work. And you see the outside angle of it, and it's like a sticker. It's like a window decal of a fedora and a cigar. It's so if you're right next to him, looks like he's wearing like a fedora, and smoking a cigar in the car. and then on the fucking side of the car it says like thedrivingcrooner.com. Not even like a special like company car or anything. It looks like it was made in fucking Google Doc and then printed out. I kept joking to one of my friends that just one day he's gonna come over to my house, and when he leaves, he's gonna find that on his door, and he's gonna kill me.
I did it.
He did it, everyone. He killed a man.
I now have
killed another
36
man.
counts of manslaughter.
Yeah, I said he killed a man. I thought about what I was talking about here. He's killed another man.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently, I asked my tech person a fucking bit ago when I was bitching about it. USB 3 is something built into a computer. It's not a cord. So my computer just doesn't have it. Which is dog shit, but you know, oh well. It'd be cool to have it, but fuck me, I guess. Yeah, no, that's no joke. I'll kill you, driving crooner, whatever it is. Crooner. Yeah. You did it a lot better than I can.
Yeah, because I've heard it like a dozen times. And the same friends that fucking showed me that are the ones that made like the Marvel YouTube poops that I shared. Because that whole thing started as a bit with us of making. Originally, it was like making like our own version of the MCU with like things we would change. Then it became, what if we make the Marvel Shit-O-Matic universe?
They already did that themselves. What do you mean? Okay, I need ammo. Thank you.
And not even kidding. Like, that is actually what the fucking thing stands for with the title. Because it's MSU, which for the channel stands for Marvel Shit-O-Matic Universe. And what we found out when I went to search up the channel is that instead of getting our channel, we get Michigan State University.
Hell yeah.
And so the joke goal is to, instead of anything else, like hit a milestone or anything, just get popular enough that when you search up MSU, you get our channel above Michigan State University.
Hell yeah.
We need to outperform Michigan State.
That's not very hard.
Why? Because it's fucking Michigan?
Yeah. You'll finish it off in like a couple months, I'm sure. Just keep posting on Reddit, fuck Michigan. Eventually you'll be good. Eventually you'll get there.
Man, all my homies hate Michigan.
Mm-hmm. There is a... Well, it's on the top of my head. I do want to bring it up, but I'm not going to explain it because we'll be here forever again. And I already have that was a full fucking, like, almost a full hour of me just fucking yapping. So, I can't do it too often or too much. But, another one of those events where... Hold on. You killed yourself, dumbass. Okay, so as I reload these guns, I'll explain. So another moment in the series, in the universe, that is two characters hurting each other to heal through traumatic bullshit, is put it back on your chest, you fucking moron. I told you about Brimstone, Like the character, not the guy.
Yeah.
The Dragonic Knight. In his
Yeah, I
early
remember.
life, when he was a kid, he was a slave.
Right.
And he was a slave to a family of tieflings
Uh-huh.
known as the Zula family. And
Okay.
then the mansion that the Zula family owned was burned down by dragons,
Oh, Lord.
which Brimstone was one of the only few that survived. So he devoted his entire life to dragons because of this moment, as well as picking up the name Brimstone. Jeez. Your armor doesn't really help against a 50 green ball. So, there's another character who is a champion, who works under the Monarch, Zio, the Great Chaos God. He's a major champion. He is known as the Archmage, the Dark Archmage. He is the arguably strongest mage in the entirety of the champions. His full name is Richter Zula. He is the son of the Zulan patriarch, who died in the fire by the dragons.
Right.
His father, Mr. Zula, absolutely ruined both of their lives. And all of their fucking problems can be resorted back to that man.
Price.
This one selfish, greedy dickhead. Now, these two meet and fight in a forest somewhere over the fact that Richter's sister, Carmela, killed every motherfucking dragon on their homeworld. Brimstone's deity, basically, being a Dragonic Knight, she killed all of them.
Holy shit.
Because Mr. Zula was the god of darkness on their planet, the same way that Luna's the god of nature. He was the god of the dark. When he was revived, he gave his powers to his daughter, and she used that power to kill every dragon. So,
Fucking shit.
Brimstone was going to royally beat the living hell out of her for that.
My blade is ready.
You.
Okay, that was not an attack. I just shoved my nuts into his face.
Sure, it's an attack. The nut. The nut smack. Something. I don't fucking know.
It's a demoralizing attack. Can I have a fucking thing back? Dickhead? Thanks. Bad. Okay. So, all the dragons are dead. He goes to fight Carmela. Carmela is not strong enough to deal with him. Like, she tries her damnedest, but he is beating her ass. Throwing her around like a little kid. Right when he's ready to deliver the killing blow, Richter shows up. And not only stops his attack, which... I already told you how strong Brimstone is.
Yes.
This motherfucker is an army all on his own, and he's angry This is a dead to rights attack with his axe. And he not only stops it, he parries it and knocks the weapon out of his hand. Probably using magic horse shit, but you know. He then, paraphrasing here, tells Carmella to go fuck herself because of what she did. Said he'll talk to her later, teleports her out of there, and then tells Brimstone, every fucking problem you have, every ounce of anger you have towards my sister and my bloodline sits on my shoulders. Here. All right? We are ending it here. You and me are going to fight until one of us dies. So fucking come at me. And Brimstone really doesn't want to. All of his anger sits on Mr. Zula's head. And Carmella, but mostly Mr. Zula. Mostly Richter's father.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta try something. Well, the thought's in my
that's
head.
never-
Hold on.
So we're going this man try something because it usually ends in 15 people dead.
Sir? Boulder. I missed. I fucking missed. I... Really? I don't know why the pistols keep doing that. Okay, I missed. Fuck it. Suck it. Run. Black hole. That attack will never not be fucking cool. Alright. Let me take a seat here on these stone slabs real quick. So, after saying that to him, and Richter says that with his entire motherfucking chest, because he has held his family's name on his hide his entire fucking life. He has done everything he can and wanted to do to try and reevaluate and refurbish the Zulan name. And his family keeps fucking it up. So you could believe he's rightfully pissed off. But because he can't kill his own father, and he sure as hell is not going to beat his own sister, he's got one person that he can physically see that's angry as well. And he's pretty sure that he can not kill him. Like, Brimstone is strong. So Richter is pretty damn sure he can finally fight someone all out, all strength, and it'll actually be a fight and not an instant, like, manslaughter. If Brimstone was here, he'd actually explain it a lot better, but, or like the feeling that the Dragonic Knight actually had. I'm going to start calling him Brim, and then Brimstone is the actual, like, Dragonic Knight. We're going to try and keep that, like, solid so that it makes fucking sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Brimstone doesn't want to fight Richter. He has no qualms with Richter. Richter has never done him wrong. But he doesn't have a choice. Because Richter's about to come at him like a fucking monster unleashed. A man possessed. And it takes a little bit before Brimstone realizes that. Get rid of that. They, like, cross blades for a couple of minutes. And then at some point in this fighting, which they're in a big-ass forest, like oak trees and shit. Like a decent-sized forest.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like a couple miles across, maybe.
Damn.
Like any forest that you could probably see in like the middle of like Scotland type shit. So oak trees. At some point, Brimstone gets pushed back against one of these trees. And if you've ever seen an oak tree up close, they're pretty damn big and sturdy. Go work. I don't know how it happened, but Richter, like, knocked Brimstone back against this tree, then takes a fucking running swing at him, and Brimstone, in the first time in his fucking life in a very long time, his instincts tell him to dodge.
Oh.
Not block, not parry, not even just fucking take it. His instincts tell him to duck. And the reason why Richter uses a knife. Okay?
Okay.
That's his main fighting weapon. Is a knife. I don't think a single one of these crackheads has one. Really? All of you dogshit fighters had axes? Not a single one had an actual machete? For me to, like, kind of show this as, like, ooh, potion. Okay. Here's a decent logic of reason here. Richter is 7'2".
Mm-hmm.
That's like... That's that tall. That's about 7'2". Maybe a little taller. Brimstone is about 10 feet tall. That would be like there.
What?
He's a big fucker. He's fueled with like dragonic magic, so he's a big motherfucker. He's about 10 feet tall. It's about up there. Maybe a little bit lower than that. It's like the top of that stone right there. That's about 10 feet. Maybe a little higher. Something like that. 9, 10 feet tall.
God damn.
So, Richter uses a kukri. That's his main fighting weapon. Why do all of you use axes? Fucking, alright. Now, in his hands, it's a dagger. To him, it's like... I didn't bring a fucking dagger. To him, it's a dagger. It's like this big to him. Like, it's a big knife. It's a large Bowie knife style blade. You know what a kukri looks like. You can imagine a kukri in your head.
Yeah.
And probably, like, you know what one looks like in your hand. That's what it looks like in his hand. To me, that German Falchion I have, that thing that looks like a machete, that's what it would look like in mine.
Holy shit.
It's a big-ass, like, blade. But it's still just a kukri. Like, it maybe a bit bigger than that. Yeah, like that long type logic. and he bolts at, like, blinks forward at Brimstone. Brimstone has the first minute in his life in a long time to where fear strikes his eyes, and he ducks. Because Richter, when he hits this fucking tree, his blade fells the whole motherfucking oak tree in one swing. That is a tree that big, that kind of thickness, and he fells the whole fucking thing in one swing. Felling is cutting a whole tree down.
Christ.
Yeah. At that moment, Brimstone realizes, oh, this motherfucker is actively trying to kill me. This isn't some petty squabble. This isn't just like, you know, angry fighting. This motherfucker is coming at me like a pack of rabid dogs on fire.
Look.
Fuck. I hate this rope. That is literally my best way of explaining that sort of like vile, vitriolic anger and rage in this man. He attacked Brimstone. Bitch. Shut up! He deserved it. No one called Pete on me. Don't ever do that to your actual pets. Okay. Please tell me you just saw what I did to that chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a guttural reaction. I didn't just fucking play. Okay, next thing's an upwards climb. How the fuck does that work? Whatever. So, the best way I have explained it to people, and it gets the point across immediately, is Richter literally came at Brimstone like a full pack of feral, rabies-induced wolves strapped with bomb vests. It's that kind of vitriolic, feral anger and damage coming his way.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I just realized I couldn't see chat this whole time.
Oh.
I am very sorry, Faye. I could not see chat. They had been talking this whole time. Let me see. Oh no, that's not Faye. Who is this? Ghost Samurai. Shit. I don't think they're still here anymore, but fuck. Oops. Edit. Oh well. Well, now I can see everyone. Hi, Faye. Anyway, so what properly puts this fight into perspective is they burned this whole motherfucking forest to the ground in like a quarter mile in every direction around them in their fighting. They fought for hours. When they were done, the fucking sun was rising again.
The fuck?
And thank you, Faye. And when they were done fighting, which, you know, Richter said they were going to fight till they died. They didn't. Neither fucking died. They just stopped because they got tired. which is saying something. Actually, I think it's more Brimstone couldn't stand anymore, and Richter finally got it all out of his system. So they're standing there. Brimstone has like collapsed onto his knees, and he's like huffing and dripping blood from his face. Like his armor's all fucked up, and his face is like fucked horribly. He's got a black eye. Like he looks properly messed up. Richter also looks properly messed up to the point to where he's missing a couple digits on one hand and his nose.
Fuck.
And while Brimstone is sitting there on the ground, coughing up blood and like trying to regain himself, Richter stands up, cracking one of like his legs, puts his hand up, charges energy, and then hits himself with it. And slowly all of his wounds heal. Which is a benefit only the champions have. Using void energy, they can heal their wounds. So he heals all of his wounds in one quick motion. He then pops his back and his neck, points at Brimstone, and goes, I'm hoping this solves our problem. I'm sorry. Any other problem forward, it's mine to bear. Good luck, brother. And he just teleports away. Where Brimstone is still fucked, still damaged, and just fucking collapses onto the ground in a heap. Where the Guardians then find him hours later. This is one of the first fights in Brimstone's life that put him in a hospital bed. In his whole life.
You will regret this.
Holy shit.
You shouldn't.
Can you? Bitch, I swear to God. Fuck. Got her. Alright. Come here. Cool. Yeah, so after and beyond that, Brimstone ends up in the ER, and a bunch of people go and check on him, one of which is a vampire lady named Darkness.
Okay.
Darkness used to date Richter.
Oh, I see.
They were married. They were a full-on thing, and it was really like tight-knit love, and then some shit happened. And she still does care about him. So showing up, seeing Brimstone like this, which has shocked literally fucking everyone, because again, this motherfucker has never been in a hospital bed from a fight before. And Luna, who is the head medic of the entire Central Realm, she's the head doctor, tells Darkness, I don't think you want to see his recording. In my medical opinion, I don't think you want to see what he recorded.
Fucking shit.
You know that fact that some people die in the bathtub?
Yeah.
She fell. That was like 9 feet. Fall onto her back, dead.
Oh my god.
That's not that's just stupid. Like, she hit the ground flat and died. Like, that's depressing. Okay.
Sounds
why
depressing.
That's why you always try to land on your legs. Don't land on your head. See, this stream is not only violent, it's entertaining. It's entertaining and educational. I forgot I had this. Sir, back up. Sir? Sir, please! Sir! Sir, I swear to God! Fuck you! Fuck you, sir! Alright, I got him. I forgot I was carrying it. So, Luna tells her that, and against her better wishes, that just makes Darkness want to see it more. Morbid curiosity, you know?
Right.
Now, to express the detail here of this, Darkness has fought Richter before.
Mm-hmm.
But they fought in a kind of like breakup way.
Okay.
The last time they physically fought each other, well, they fight each other all the time, but it's like friendly squabble kind of thing because Richter still deeply loves Darkness with his entire fucking heart. So she has never, not once, seen this man's fury. But she has actively beat his ass a few times. In one of their fights, she literally broke one of his horns off and shoved it into his chest. Like, he's seen it. He's dealt with the worst side of that. But she's never seen his. She then connects to Brimstone, which all the Guardians and everyone in the Central Realm has a device called a Mark, M-A-R-C, which is like a personal computer. It records stuff through your eyes,
Right.
It tells you your vitals, it has a watch, all that shit. It's like a fucking super iPad, like, built into your skin.
Okay.
So she links to it to see what he saw. She watches for like 25, 40 seconds, has to stumble back, cut herself off, hit the ground, and stop herself from, like, verbally throwing up. Not in a kind of, like, grossed out way, in a kind of, like, I can't believe someone can do that kind of way. Think about it like this. Do you know someone in your life that loves you deeply?
Yeah.
Like, loves you with their entire chest.
I hope so.
Imagine seeing their entire physical wrath that they physically have unleashed on someone else. That's what she saw. This person who she
Good
knows
God.
loves her, who she knows cares about her deeply, and And she had no idea he even had the ability to be anything other than a saint. And just kind of a chill guy, someone who deeply cares with a golden heart. She had no idea he could be that fucking angry. Because he would never do that to her. Added only worse by the fact that she saw it through Brimstone's eyes.
Jesus.
So she listens to Luna now. Whenever she warns her. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that is probably one of the most violent fights in the entirety of my story. Wholesale, hands down. That has to be one of the most violent. I'm gonna put the guns away. Fuck. Stay. Got it. There we go. But yeah, there's some shit. That's easily the top. I think there's a few more like below that, like that one I told you about of Siana, the leader of the Warmongers fighting Kuzan, the guy with demon blood. That's up there too. That one was pretty brutal. I think it's time to go see the shop. What else do I fucking leave this? Yeah, I don't know why, but me and Brim just always do that shit. A lot of our characters go through events like that. Just these absolute anime style, just M-rated fight sequences.
Alright. God. Damn.
Huh. How do I tackle this?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, that's best I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go two at a time. A lot of swords to
Hello,
sell.
mate.
There you go. I'll leave this one too. There you go. Alright. Hopefully we get something like that out of the D&D stuff. I hope so.
Really hoping so, yeah.
I want a fucking passionate moment. I want some shit that'll make me cry. I did kind of realize, unless some really stupid shit happens, somehow, my little guy is basically immortal. Like, nothing is going to be able to properly keep him down.
If you want to buy something, just place it on the
Because-
orange cloth in that counter.
The only people that use holy magic are good guys. There's not any bad are like monsters that use holy magic, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that might be able to kill him or like put him down permanently is holy magic. And it's just like what paladin is going to have his head so far up his own ass that he's going to willingly want to kill poor Volpo?
Thank you.
Honestly, I do not know. At this point, it would not surprise me if there was one.
Yeah, if someone showed up and it did happen, I would understand. But it's like, there's gonna have to be some serious circumstances for it to happen. Alright, we got a new gun. And a lightsaber. I have that already. Okay. One new gun. And a
Let me
lightsaber.
guess, you're gonna need swords, right?
And let me get something else. This is a pretty nice looking axe. I really do hope we get everyone properly together for it. And, like, you know, everyone slides into their characters nicely. Like, figures out how to be the
Take
characters.
your time. Wow.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thanks for your business.
Thanks. Elliot's got a bit of a way to go.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll get it. They'll figure out how. MP's got the spirit, we just caught him at a bad moment.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Gotta go with bullets. And then figure out how this new gun works. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try finding something to eat.
Alright. Yeah! Alright, cool. If I need to, I can beat people with it too. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so cool. There's casings too. Take that. Now, hold on. All right. do you mean I can't put that there? Shit. Oh, that's a problem. I can live without it. Try the gun out. Hold on. I swore I had more ammo. 45, Winchester, percussion, thing. Okay, I do have them all. We're good. And I have the other one on my back. Cool. Let's jive, shall we? Let's get this. Time to roll some heads, shall we? Alright. Someone's about to have a really bad day. Fucking oh. Oh. Yep, alright. That's as cool as I thought it would be. No need to waste the ammo. Ooh, how good of a shot am I? Hold on. Oh, hell yeah! They don't even know what happened. They're not used to guns. That's so funny. Where is it? Woo! Ow. Got him. Yeah, that's difficult to use. Damn. Can I get there? Probably not. Oh, this poor, poor bastard. Oh, this poor motherfucker. Hi.
You should not have
You're next. Oh.
What happened? Let's do
Me,
this.
motherfucker, I happened. Come here. All right. Enough dicking around. Move. Let's go.
It's quick. You should be here.
Yeah, nice shield, dumbass. Yeah, it's totally not broken. Yep. Hello? Stupid baby crackheads. Hi. Ooh. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll go back to medieval weapons so you guys have a chance. Whoa! Woo! Okay. Where? What the fuck? Where'd my axe go? What? There it is.
Hey, yo, I'm back. I ate like half a pack of saltine crackers, and aside from that, there was no food, so I just grabbed another monster.
Fair.
Taco Bell later. Yeah, the whole time, every time I DoorDash Taco Bell, I'm always trying to like figure out how to like make it as cheap as I can. And I find out there's a fucking cravings box, so it's like $8 for 3 different things and a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? The Lux Cravings box. It's a double stacked taco, beefy 5-layer burrito, and
No idea what the fuck that guy's problem
chalupa
was.
supreme, and then chips and a drink.
Oh wait, that guy was. Oh damn it! That would be. Okay. He was smart for a minute there. That is a good deal though. I forget my order from Taco Bell usually. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
I might just say fucking and put a DoorDash card on my throne. Fucking.
But a guy ran past me because I think he was going to try and stop me from getting into the treasure room. And then he heard the gunshots and was like, nope, Fuck it. No. I'm just gonna run past him and pray he doesn't kill me. Just literally screaming, I want to live! No! As I'm like throwing my gun to shoot him in the back of the head.
I was gonna say, this is funny. Xander went live. I click onto his stream. First thing I say in chat, fucking poggers. The furry is live.
Yeah!
Yes, the furry. Yeah, I know that the people that get angry about furries just do not know at all that VTubers exist.
Yeah.
Because if they did, they would just fucking die.
Probably. What the fuck? How am I supposed to have my hand for that? Like this? What the? That doesn't make any fucking. I would guess I would go like that. And then. Can I have my fucking ammo, please? Chamber. Open the thing. Yeah, I guess that's. You would do that. Or like open it with this hand. Then you put bullet in. Shut. Fire. Chamber. Still doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know. I don't understand guns. I say I do, but I truly don't.
How much caffeine is in this?
Too much?
Yeah, maybe.
A little too
Try-
much?
Trying to figure out how much caffeine is in the second monster before I like
Welcome,
down
John.
this.
Thanks.
What do we got?
Okay, I'm just gonna like
Dog shit. Let's go. It's garbage. Yum yum.
150 milligrams per can. Safe amount of caffeine per day. 4 milligrams.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I read that, did the math in my head, immediately cracks it open.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright, well. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I'm gonna grab this.
Swords. Please don't do that. Hey!
Oh, yep, there it is. That's well timed. The minute I smacked him with my rifle,
Careful,
my
mate.
battery notification showed up. Alright, well. VR's up and dying, so. Time to go raid Xander.
Awesome.
Everyone prep
Raiding the-
yourself. Strap in.
Raiding the fur. Raiding the
There we
furry.
go. Yeah. Why is there no fucking button I could just hit to do a raid from here? I hate it. Like fate left us. Right at the last minute. Oh well. We're off. I think it was good. Good go of the day. But I need sleep.
When you're ready to check out, just place your items in
Yeah,
that
fair
orange
enough.
cloth on the counter.
shut up.
Please don't do that.
All right, goodbye, everyone. Good luck.
We be doing the raid.
Off we go.
We're going to Walmart.